video is going to go over the key reading skills notes. As you are taking notes, please remember that you need to copy this exactly as you see it in the notes in this video. And please remember that you do need to skip notes where it is noted and go to the next line where it's noted and things like that. As you begin, please flip to the front of your spiral notebook. And at the top of the page, or beneath your last set of notes, whichever you choose, you need to write the date. Below that, on the next line, please title these notes Key Reading Skills. Then skip a line. And I want you to write analyzing. Go ahead and underline that. Put a colon, that's those two dots, and then write the definition of analyzing. Identifying the elements of a story and their relationship to each other. On the next line, go ahead and indent, put a dash, and then write examining by separating into parts or elements and identifying relationships between parts/elements. Something that you might want to note is that parts or elements here, they are used as synonyms, and that is why there is a dash between the two of them. Those words can be used interchangeably. On the next line, you'll have a dash and you'll indent. When you analyze a story, you might look at its elements like, and then it lists the elements that you might look at when analyzing a story. Those are plot, character, conflict, theme, and characters. Please make sure that you are writing these underneath this line here, and then you are leaving a small indent. On the next line, you're going to write, when you analyze informational text, you might look at elements like, then you're going to go to the next line and indent, and you're going to write main ideas. Go to the next line, reasons, examples, descriptions. Go to the next line, organization. Here are some questions to help you when analyzing. So you will skip a line, go back to your original indent size so that questions for analyzing lines up with this line here. And then underneath, you're going to list these questions. Who is the most important or main character in the story? What problem or challenge, conflict, does that character face? How does the character solve the problem or overcome the challenge? What is the main idea, message, or theme of the story? Then I want you to skip a line, so leave some space. And then you're going to begin with your next definition. Making inferences or reading between the lines. Make sure you underline that. The definition is using clues to figure out the meaning of ideas that are not directly or explicitly stated. The reason that I have it written as directly/explicitly is because those are synonyms. You can use those words interchangeably. On the next line, you're not skipping a line, you're just going to the next line. You're going to write, using your own knowledge or experience to figure out something that is not written or stated. Then on the next line, you will write, when you make an inference, you act like a detective, using clues to make guesses about what might be true. Then go ahead and skip a line and leave a space. And then you're going to write predicting. Go ahead and underline predicting. You're going to put the two dots, that colon. And then you're going to write making an educated guess about what will happen next. Then on the next line, you're going to indent, put a dash, and write to predict, Think about the events and details that you've read so far and use them as clues to guess what might happen next. Then you're going to skip a line because see how there's a space here. You're going to skip a line and leave a space, and you're going to write the last bit of notes. Comparing and contrasting, so that you have underlined comparing and contrasting. The definition is seeing how things are alike and different. Then on the next line, you're going to write comparing. And comparing is noticing how things are similar or alike. On the next line, you're going to write contrasting. And contrasting is noticing how things are different. The last line is things you can compare and contrast. You're going to use a colon because you put a colon before a list. And you're going to write characters, setting, events, plots, and themes.